And we're live.
And we're live. Hi everyone, Arlene and Gary here on day 2 of our 14-day Go Live challenge. So if you missed yesterday, I announced that we were participating in this 14-day Go Live challenge with a small group of our closest friends who are also digital entrepreneurs, mentors and coaches. We're all part of this much larger community of over 70,000 people that are all digital entrepreneurs. And we thought we would amp up our 2021 and make 2021 our most successful year by being even that much more supportive to one another. And we determined that, well, for most of us, the biggest challenge for us is coming online live and speaking spontaneously without a script. So it's, for people like me, it's not something that I've ever done prior to this business. So we are all on here together and looking to get better at it so that we can have much more fun posts instead of just pictures. So for today's Go Live, we thought we would tell you a little bit about ourselves. So I will start. So you can see I've got a mixed heritage. My mom is from Mindoro, Philippines, and my dad is from Val-d'Or, Quebec. And before you start messaging me in different languages, when my parents met, they had very strong accents in each of their native tongues, and English was a challenge. They could speak it, but it wasn't perfect, and they decided that when they had children that they would ensure that we had the best possible means of perfecting our English. So Tagalog and French got set aside, and I'm hoping that one day soon I can take those courses so that I can become bilingual and then trilingual. Just haven't been able to squish that in just yet. So anyways, so my two parents, I have one sister who's a year younger than me, and we've always been a small family here in BC. My parents live about 40 minutes away. My sister and her family live and my daughter and her daughter all live a couple hours away. The rest of our family is either in the Philippines or in Quebec. So we're used to small gatherings and quiet, intimate get-togethers, that kind of thing. A little bit different.
Much different than mine. I'll tell you later.
So for many years, I was a self-employed single mom as a licensed esthetician specializing in artificial nails. I worked 8 to 10 to 12-hour days, 5, 6, 7 days a week, ensuring that food on the table and roof over our head kind of thing. Very busy, very crazy. Her childhood went by in a flash. I barely remembered it. We have babysit our granddaughter the odd time, and I have absolutely no idea how I did it because she's here for a few hours and I can't get anything done. So, you will probably see many video clips and pictures in my newsfeed about her because she's just amazing. Anyways, so, what else can I tell you? So I have a cheat sheet just in case I, get a block. 10 years ago, we met through scuba diving at a barbecue event, and we have been together ever since. And we are planning our wedding. I also, a year after we met, decided to switch from the crazy 7-day-a-week self-employed bookwork and all that kind of stuff to a government job where I could get some holidays where I actually took a break from work and not as crazy a schedule as I thought and all that kind of stuff, delivering mail, essential service. So we're running short staff, so back to working 8, 10, 12-hour days, 5, 6, 7 days a week. It's what's got to be right now. So if you have happened to look at my personal page, my personal profile, you'll see that my last name is my current maiden name. We decided when we started this business that we were going to use what is going to be our married name for the business, so that we didn't have, because we're going to be getting married very shortly, and we didn't want to have to go through changing the website and all of that stuff. So we use the marriage name, and then the world turns upside down, and the wedding has been delayed, and we're praying it's going to be this year. So as soon as we actually finally get married, we will update the personal page, and I get to change that to match the business page. What else can I tell you? So that's enough about me.
My turn.
I'll let Gary take over.
My upbringing was a little bit different than Arlene's. I come from average-sized family, but our extended family, cousins and relatives, I got oodles all around here as well. So our gatherings were not quiet and subdued. They were very, very loud and boisterous, and we had a great time. We still try to get together as much as we can, but we would always go for summers, vacationing together as a whole herd. Which it literally was.
It was a very unique experience for me the first time I met his family in one of these group settings.
Yeah, and she still hasn't even met the most of them, the big ones. Anyways, as I was mentioning, I was born and raised in Vancouver, and I have lots and lots of relatives in this Lower Mainland as well. Some a little further on Vancouver Island, but the numbers with their kids and their kids way over 100, 200, or over 200 or something. Anyways, can't remember all their names. No idea what their birthdays are. Anyways, for me, I've been in construction in some form all my life. From actually doing physical labor, to being a buyer for a major corporation, to more recently a sales rep for an HVAC company. My passions in life growing up was skiing as a kid. I skipped out of many classes in high school to go skiing, and that's not a surprise to my teachers. They knew I did that. So, anyways, later on in life, my passions turned to scuba diving, and I've been certified as a diver for over 30 years. I became an instructor and got to share my love and passion for the sport with others and teaching them how to stay safe while doing the sport. And that's where we met Arlene. During a barbecue, I met Arlene, the royal we, during a barbecue, and 6 months later, we started to date. In between that, I was off on a trip into Indonesia and Thailand, scuba diving, and all sorts of places around the world. So, anyways, after we got together, which will be March this coming year. Yeah. So it's 2 months, end of March. That passion for diving led to underwater videoing as well, which you'll see on our site and on our YouTube channel, which we're in the process of having nicely established. It has a bunch of diving videos that I've done, created, and throughout the years in various different places and parts of the world, and still heavily involved in that, and locally with the ARSBC, which is the Artificial Reef Society of British Columbia, documenting life growth on various artificial reefs. So, let's see. Our journey in the past 10 years together has now brought us here to this point. Not only do we get to play together, we get to work together. For some people, they might go, we go enjoy it quite a bit.
Yeah,
so it's
working out
very, very good.
Yeah.
So back to what Arlene was mentioning regarding my family's last name. Right now, it's Friesen. About 220 years ago, I think it was, my family changed it from von Riesen to Friesen. It was from moving from Prussia at the time to the Ukraine. Long story of they didn't know what a V was or a von, and they put an F in there, and eventually it became Friesen. So I figured if Arlene's going to change her name, I might as well change mine too. So we'll go back to the Von Riesen of old. And that's the story of that. So, that's me in a nutshell.
And that's us.
Yeah, but like an onion, there's many layers, and you'll be seeing more of that as we go along on this challenge. So, I don't know, do we want to wrap it up for now? Or
That's great. And then we will see you tomorrow for day 3.
Okay, cheers.
Bye for now.
Have a great day. Bye.